Live.
Slowing down a little bit on her bottle, so she's definitely getting bigger. So to be expected.
Driving me crazy. All these gosh darn animals. You okay, honey? Great. More stuff on the floor. That's all I need. How is that even? Fuck off. Oh my god, everything's got to be a problem tonight. I'm just trying to get things ready. Get the larger pieces up off the floor so that we can do a few more push-ups than we did before. Because the dogs like to go into the freaking garbage can when we're not looking, of course, so we can't go and get both of them in trouble for it. Gotta love that shit. Hey, Louie. How is it going? We are getting this. Oh my god, it's Durs. He's the main person that wants to go and see what the skull.
I just worry because there's so many different shades of purple I have.
You okay? Are you getting enough caffeine, Durs?
I know the answer to that. Never.
Okay. I need to turn that off. Louis said something and it auto corrected to they.
He said yo, and
It,
A was the first one.
Alright, all messages. So we're getting the floor ready, and then we're going to go and do push-ups. Tomorrow, after I get back from helping Luke, we've got to get rid of the rest of this junk that we've got around here. All right. Everything's going. I don't know if it'd be technically going well. Got a call today from a coworker who said that they had a little bit of a rocky moment with a client, which is not good. Fucking, I am terrified of losing our sight. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one terrified of losing our sight. All right. All right, it's gonna get loud. What the fuck? Is somebody else vacuuming in here? All right. I'm going to go out and I'm going to empty this. This. Yes, I do remember you. I kept getting you mixed up with my nephew, and it would concern my brother when you would show up because he'd be like, Finn? Our Finn? Is it our Finn? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Thor's out there talking to his imaginary friend. Again, in a tone that makes me think that he's not too happy with his imaginary friend. All right. Yeah, it did. It took a minute. It was being a pain in the butt. It's going to be exciting. When do we want to go and get everything packaged up and ready? I'm pretty sure he wants to have it as soon as possible.
Well, we're gonna send the one thing with it. Won't be till next week.
Till next week? Can we work on it maybe tomorrow? Not tomorrow, but Sunday?
We can work on it. It's just the post office is closed on Sunday.
I know. We can ship it out on
Friday next week at the latest.
Friday of next week?
At the latest.
At the latest?
We'll be able to get it sooner.
So we can ship it out Friday at the latest, but we're hoping to get it to you sooner. Or ship it sooner. Unless you need it sooner. I'm not sure how we've worked that.
So tomorrow, just not with.
Kids, get out of here. Go! No. Go on. You're not getting pets. You got the water over there? I'm already feeling dehydrated. I'm like opening up the door and hearing the man yelling at himself. I was just like, are you serious? Like, sir, I don't know what your invisible friend did to you, but really? I might be too dehydrated. Just keep me updated. We'll get it to you as soon as possible. Technically, this is my wife's first online order. So we'll see how well this goes. And if it goes really well, I think it's a good idea to keep going with it. We can just buy a bunch of the boxes from the post office to have on hand.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how big the boxes are.
Well, we can take it over there the first time and get it measured out. All right. Now, always remember, you want to stretch before you do your workouts. Tonight is pectoral muscle and triceps. So, and some back, trust me. A little bit of cartilage sound in my shoulder as I'm doing this. That's healthy.
Yeah, that one's not ready to go. I have to trim the face. That's it.
Well, you could probably do that.
I can do that right now if I want to be done in like a second.
Stretching is important. All right. He's gonna be yelling at people. Do you hear that, dog? talking about the dog getting louder. All right, here we go. Last time I think we pushed it to 38. I don't know about today, guys. I feel like my muscles might be too dehydrated. No, Wolf, get out of here. There we go. Decline push-ups. Can't move.
You know what, hun?
What?
If it goes well this weekend, I could probably do it after bowling on Tuesday.
Okay. But we can totally get the shirt. We can totally get the thing busted out.
As long as Mom is fine with it, yeah.
All right. All right. One, two, 6.
Oliver.
15, 16, 18, 19, 1, 2, 6, 7, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. No! 35. Oh, not quite to 38. Oh. All right, Oliver, come on. Asshole. Yeah. No. Stop. Go on, Wolf. Go on. Go on. Oh, you want more? All right. Go on. Whew. We were too shy of doing our full 38. Hey, do we... Kids, don't you ever run out of fucking energy? All right. Next set of push-ups or decline push-ups, and then we move on to critter care. This is our warm-up for the harder exercise, which are dips. So,
Are you zoomed on your camera?
I don't think so. This just is what it is. Last time we did. Where did I put that? Where did I put? Okay, it's over here. Wolf, move! Jesus. I think it was 27. Yeah, 27 last time. So hopefully we can get to 28 and at least come out even. All right, here we go. All right. Eighteen. 19. 20. Holy shit, buddy, come on.
Oliver,
Oliver, not this time. Not this time. Go on. No.
Oliver,
No. Go on. Go on. Fuck. Yeah.
no.
Should have kept on hydration today. All right. Wolf, I don't know what you want. Get out of here. Hey, Al. I did not keep up on my freaking hydration. So, no. Wolf, what do you want? All right. Stay there. Kid, stay there. Because you are not going to go back and forth all night long. That's not happening. So just stay put. These damn dogs. Where did I put my glasses? Great.
Did you put them on top of Belle's cage? Or on top of the tub? Not top of the tub.
Oh, come on, Hiram. I should have stayed up on my hydration. There they are. The only problem with wearing glasses is finding the fucking glasses after you take them off. All right. All right. Here we go. So this is our Monocentropus balfouri. That's right, he is. He already paid for it. He put the order in, and we're going to be shipping it out this next week. Can't ship it out until after Sunday at the earliest. So like Monday or Tuesday. Jasper, what are you doing? Is Munchkin in that bag? Hey. Stop it. All right. All right. 3 crickets. Whew. Ooh. Well, I'm sweating, which is a good sign. Still not seeing any takedowns, but it could take all night. Give it a minute. We might not get to see them eat on camera. I'm pretty sure they're hungry, though. Oh, for fuck's sake. One of the tarantulas is in its old habitat. Well, I've done all I can do. I put a cricket that doesn't. Nice. I've got the cricket without back legs in this cage right here. The other tarantula is underneath one of these habitats.
All right, fingers crossed. Pepper laid her first egg a few days ago. It looks like it's in this box, so it should make it very easy for me this morning. We still have.
I got one tarantula walking around.
All right.
Them is incredibly active.
And we do not have any eggs, unfortunately. Just from looking at her, she looks the exact same. I can still see those eggs are inside of her. I can tell that she hasn't laid any eggs overnight. So we will
All right.
I don't know why he was doing that.
involved to see eggs out of here. At this point, I'm gonna get down to the hospital as soon as possible with Pepper. We are concerned that she may be egg bound, and that's actually
Didn't they just put her in for a night to lay the eggs?
I don't know if it was a night or a couple.
All right. Well, you want to wait like a week.
Florida indigo snakes are a native species to this area, and they are declining in the wild because of habitat loss.
All right.
It's really important that we get these eggs clean, not only for the eggs, but also for the smog that has the potential to create many more of our species for Florida. All right.
So this cage,
So we are going
we can actually literally look right down the tunnel right there. That's about the best we're going to get when seeing any action. So now you just got to, oh, that's actually really a good idea. Start selling those on your group, dude. So that people have a way to affiliate with the group outside of Facebook.
The first thing that I'm going to do is a really thorough exam of the opening of her oviduct.
And it's gone.
Egg there. I really want to make sure that there is no adhesion.
Are we serious?
And that egg is intact and able to come all the way through before I attempt to remove it.
Well, that was incredibly anticlimactic. At least for us. I'm pretty sure there was a climactic event. I almost said a climax. That's not what we're going for. A climactic event for the cricket, who I literally just shot right down that hole. All right.
You made some, but not very many.
We got the first egg out, and it was ginormous. Wow.
I'm pretty sure she is right there. She's got the cricket. We just really can't see it because she's got all this webbed up really well. That's so. But that's life owning tarantulas. Unfortunately, is they don't usually go and build their environments to our liking. As a matter of fact, they build it against our liking because, of course, what would we like? To be able to see them as often as possible. However, most tarantula species are a little on the reclusive side. Yeah. So what they'll do is build their dens so we can see them as little as possible. But we care for them regardless, and hopefully eventually this little one will start making more of an appearance as it gets larger. But that's never promised. All right. Trying to prevent the lower neck on this device from being crimped too much. The last one's starting to come off. So this is our workout masterpiece. I don't know if we'll get a chance to fully use it because of the fact that I did not hydrate enough, which is frustrating. All right. Whew. We got ourselves a sharp and pointy cane. It's nice. Gives you another option when it comes to handling home intruders. Although usually I recommend that if somebody breaks into your home, distance is key for self-defense. The further they are away from you and getting taken down, the less likely you are to get injured in the process. In other words, you don't want to be within striking distance. Kind of hard to not be in shooting distance when somebody breaks into your house, but you know, take care of the problem first. And don't assume somebody that's breaking into your house is not there to kill you, like politicians would like to lead you on to believing. All right. This is nervous. This is nerve-wracking. One, two, 13, 14, 16. Nope. Almost. But no, we're still at 16. Which is actually a couple of more than I thought we were going to be able to do tonight. Oh. Creatine. Too late now. Too late now. All right. We might be doing 16 next time. All right. I was on the verge of being able to do 17. But my body's just like, no. Don't you even think about it. You've been alive for how long and you still can't figure out how to back up? All right. You still have food, child.
Sunny left us a couple weeks ago. She's doing great, which I would expect. So all good things, all green lights for Sunny. So this is Sahara up front, who is
Come on, you little shit.
and Daddy's coming up right here. What? Here's baby. Sahara actually just had a circle of rashes. And some green. Where's your baby? Orion is an excellent breeder. He does it very well. Where is your child? Where is he hiding?
Okay, so this is a male Harpic deer poke rex.
Gil, Nayala. Hello. I have one Gil Nayala, and then I have one of my because it just makes me giggle. Hi, buddy. There will always be a place for Sunny in our hearts. You never forget the kids that you have, but now we really need to focus on the kids we have here. So lots of love, and I think they're gonna go to Bill. Bill. Fine.
Are you muted or is it his speaker?
I think it says speaker because we're not muted. Come on, child. Now this is a male. This is a male a male Harpic deer poke rex. He is a full-fledged adult. Not going to be growing anymore.
Blood work's normal, and she's been gained a ton of weight. She's strong. She's beautiful. She's ready to go home. The people that are here today for Bellissima's release are a true representation of the
Might not be hungry.
all over the state of Florida that it takes.
For arachnids, once they reach a certain age,
Everybody who was there could paint here.
they no longer eat
We have members
for growth. They only eat to sustain themselves, which means that the metabolism tends to slow down. They will go from eating once a week to, in some cases, once a month, or in the worst case scenario, are you serious? Nope. Oh, fucking Jesus.
to all pieces of this rescue and rehabilitation and now release for this animal that's
Get back.
had such an impact on so many people across the state of Florida. Oh, Angel Face. If we could get her in the water, try to put this
Good boy.
just wash her tail in
Whew.
water.
That was close. That is a tarantula that I wouldn't want to have climbing on my hand. Because its venom is a little bit more potent. A little bit more potent. Now, if you're going to use tongs that are metal to get your animal back in, understand that you don't even want to put the full weight of the tongs on the animal. You want to just tap. Lightly tap to get their attention and to move the legs away. Most people use brushes, little paint brushes, to encourage their animals to move away from a certain area. You've got to have a lot of control in order to use metal tongs. Alright. Does that fit right? Oh, it will. Who gave the cat crack? Ooh. Wolf, stop. Nobody wants to get yelled at. That would have been exciting. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing my brown pants. Now, I'm going to take this so that the cricket doesn't have anything to hide behind.
You guys are so cute.
Cool tried to make an escape. He didn't know what was going on. Normally, there's a barrier there. He's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My leg is outside of the house. It was inside of the house, and now it's outside of the house.
We are going to get something that's good for the father. Give him a little midday snack. Alright, ready?
Come on.
We'll get Bonnie. Oh my god.
Buddy, you need to wake. Don't just get out of here.
The colobus monkey is from Africa. They're pretty unique. They have amazing hair that we all love. In the rainforest, it blends right in because if you're on the ground looking up into the trees, you're going to see light and dark, and the black and the white that they have really blends in up in the trees. So Whitney got barred there. August is soaking in the corner. We have 4 females
Child,
in
wakey,
the
wakey.
house with Amani being our oldest male. There's Amani. Amani is a little bit easier to tell apart from the others because he has a unique hairstyle. All the colobus really look very well kept all the time, except Amani. Amani, your hair looks fantastic.
You're killing me, Smalls. This is like
Grooming is for a
3-year-old male Brazilian blue violet.
We don't see the female.
Come, what is this? Come on. Then you will move where I want you to.
Amani is 9 years old. He definitely should be the dominant male. Oh, you're gonna lose it.
Come on.
And so
None of my adult males want to eat today.
physical autonomy.
Little turds.
Good just to get a checkup, yeah. Look, I'm in the Olympics.
What is going on with you?
He could just be a quieter individual. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just leave the cricket in the cage with him. I hope he eats it by tomorrow. I'm just going to sit here all night playing Let's Poke the Cricket. It's not very fair to the cricket.
Everybody share.
His situation already is not the best. You know what I mean?
Maybe you already got him out. Yeah. I think they enjoyed that. Yeah. A little bit of fun before a doctor's visit tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh. Adults. It's always the adults.
Look around here. Safety numbers. Look at you. Good time.
Yeah, it is. Doesn't help that none of my fucking tarantulas want to eat tonight. Little shits. I made this for you.
For the past month and a half. You're okay. She's been having a lot of stomach issues and going off food and just being kind of not herself.
Don't just get out of here.
And I don't know what this is.
Go on.
We're just hoping she stays on the hospice, trying to feel better. Hi, Goober. What are you doing? It's been really stressful dealing with this with Shigu and never knowing what we're going to come in and see that day.
All right.
She's been doing better the past couple of days. So we'll see how she wants to feel. Maybe we can try to get her outside for, yeah, I don't know if we're doing her. Hey, Shigu. Over the
I want to send you a bumper sticker for an enclosure. Oh, Lord. That way you can get a little bit of that free publicity. Yeah, I see it. I respect it. I understand it. We had a magnetic sticker for Critter Keeper 91 until we didn't. I don't know what happened, if it fell off or what. Okay. Nope. Wow. Wow. That was kind of a lazy catch. Like, all right there, buddy. At least one of you is eating. He was like, yoink. Don't mind if I do.
Great life to the birds that live in the zoo. All the surrounding birds, the wild birds want to come live in the zoo too.
Huh.
Recently, there has been a new strain of bird flu.
Oh no.
That is killing birds across the country.
There is an avian flu outbreak, and we want to make sure that our birds are nice and safe and healthy.
So now we're kicking into high gear, protecting our flock, and we have quite a few birds that we have to move into indoor spaces. So it's kind of like this little shell game, moving animals around to make space for the birds.
We're going to move the flamingos over to our Okapi barn, and that is where Zach the Okapi lives. The flamingos are very noisy, so Zach is going to have some noisy neighbors now. We're going to move them as a flock, which is something that's new for us.
Just bought your domain name. How do you do that?
We're trying to
Because I think that's something that we need to do with my.
They tend to be kind of a skittish animal, so we want to kind of make it as safe as possible for them.
I've moved a lot of animals in my time, but I have never moved 17 flamingos at once. Like I'll be able to put it so that this, all they have is a little 6-inch step.
Here we go.
How this is going to work, knowing that some of the flamingos here are have the ability to fly.
And then we'll need one here, one there. Look at them, they're like, what is happening? Tiffany to all animal units, so we can get 2 or 3
The
people
freaking
to help
heater
with
just
the-
kicked on. It's been off all day.
We're having Paco, the animal team, come over to help in a crazy situation, and then you'll need 4 people out there. We're really proud of our team. And they said just a person here. So basically, we want to so that we're not scrambling like, So
GoDaddy.com is where you do it. Is that kind of like getting an LLC? I don't know.
just give them a sec.
I don't think you want LLC, honey. A lot more taxes.
Oh. But we could go and get a domain name. All right. All right, let's see here. We're taking care of those guys. All right, let's see if my body for another 16 dips. That would be so cool. All right, here we go. You ready? Look at that. That arm is thick. That is because of that. And this right here is because of cake. I like cake. It's the reason why I exercise and I walk as much as I do is because I like cake. Cake is good. Actually, it's not good. It's bad, but that's why I walk so much. Like 11 and a half miles a day for 4 days out of the work week. All right.
That sounds good. There's
13. 14. Nope. 14. Right? I think that was 14. Damn. We're not doing as good as we did last week, but we are definitely doing better than we have in the past. blame it on dehydration. Yeah. Nice. Well, should it be Critter Cult or should it be Critter Cult 91? What? All right.
Transporting Apollo from the Columns Greenhouse to the hospital. So I help you with this legs. It's kind of exciting for us to do these exams just because we don't get to be hands-on with these guys a lot. We don't get to style in very often.
Okay.
Looking very handsome. You want to give body a little love. Cute little face. Just getting close up.
I wonder how much it costs to get the domain name.
See it close. One of my favorite that, their name actually means deformed one because when they were first discovered and described, they thought that they did not have normal thumbs, they thought they were deformed. It's just a tiny little nub on the side of his hand. Their residual thumbs are ridiculous looking. They are deformed, which is better than residual thumbs. Very well. Alright, that looks good. Let's get the
Oh, come on, you little shit.
we're gonna get some baseline images. We're gonna get and make sure in general it's nice and healthy. As long as
Fuck
everything
off.
is good, that's really all we need. I really just want to see that it is a little bit of Alright, let's get the crate ready. Based on the exam we did today, there's no obvious reason for just a different behavior that they're seeing in Imani. We are going to wait for the blood work and make sure that there's nothing underlying that we might not see physically. And as long as all of that looks good, they'll get a clean bill of health.
Oh, I've got a cricket in there. Munchkin, do you need to go use the restroom? Because if you go over there and you pee over there, I'm going to wallop you so hard. Why is my coat on the floor? Where the cat likes to urinate.
I got potato chip for them. A few bites and it's gone.
Rather rude.
What I love about reptiles and amphibians is that I get to show people who may be a little bit scared that they are just as amazing as the mammals that we have here at the zoo too. So when they see someone like me who's super passionate about what I do, and that's probably my favorite.
You
thing
little
about
shit.
Mucking the gator pond is honestly in my top 2 favorite things to do while I'm working. Thought that zookeeping is what I wanted to do, and after I knew it's what I wanted to do. In addition to the animals that we have on Habitat and that we get to show the public every single day, we do have these awesome projects that are just kind of hidden from the public.
So that they get a lot bigger. We have a straight new breeding program here to breed straight newts here on ground and then release the offspring back into the wild.
So that right there is our Arizona Blondie tarantula. Got a cricket in the cage with it. But she is in a defensive posture with her abdomen in the air, so she might not be hungry right now. because she's thinking that there is a predator that wants to get at her.
Once they live there, you dry out, they become a land-based animal.
Arid, terrestrial, new world. It is domestically
So I'm just getting this tank
produced here in the U.S. from the wild in the U.S. So it's not like a new world from Brazil or Mexico. It's a new world from U.S.
For us to go and release them into the wild, they do have to be 1.5 centimeters.
Right now, I'm just siphoning out the nukes that we can find.
All right, my babies, come hither. We got one.
Whoa, helping the straight newt doesn't only help the straight newt. You know, it helps many species out there. The straight newt is food for other animals, birds, snakes. I'm proud of the team for getting the newts going. It's the precious cargo.
Yeah. Awesome.
And one of the things about raising is what we've moved on to here. Stop pushing shit over.
They all either have
They like to have their environment dry.
are developing their back legs, which has been so fun to watch.
So when they pass away from old age, which I'm only guessing that's what's been happening because it's only the adults that seem to. When they pass away from old age, they basically mummify in the cage. We pick them up and we move them. We feed these guys fish flakes. On occasion, we'll feed them dog food too. There we go. Got a bunch of babies in here.
Good morning. You ready for the good stuff? Last night we noticed that Shiggy was acting pretty nauseous and was extremely lethargic to the point where we literally had to pick her up and move her.
All right.
I have the injection ready, so you want to try to line her up? Yeah. Shiggy was definitely.
There's a little baby cricket right there.
She's really, really sick. She's had episodes like this before, but she's never had one this bad. Can you come over?
Having
It was definitely scary.
a supply of crickets on hand that we control, we feed, we water is a good way to make sure that our animals are eating prey items that are well cared for.
We don't want to wait for her routine checkup. We want to bring her in for an emergency exam today. Oh my goodness. She just is so loving and she loves getting scratches and playing and there's just something special. about
Jasper!
it. Definitely
What's he doing?
Just ran up on my feet.
Something that'll tell us what we can do to make Shiggy feel better. This exam today is going to be really helpful to get all of the information we possibly can to guide our next step.
These
Definitely hard.
are dubia roaches. Yesterday, somebody got super upset because we had these on hand, which was in and of itself shocking because it had nothing to do with them personally. And they were just like, oh, heavens, we must go, we must tell these individuals who are keeping food for their animals. Oh, Alright. Well, I mean, you can be that way, but we're still gonna take care of them. They're still a priority.
Alright, here's the thing again. This mask.
It's not like you're being
You have
upset.
an apple?
Oh, we do, but it's really kind of late, isn't it?
10:05.
It's much too late, especially when I want to go and help Luke come out.
Alright. Let's get the scoping stuff ready. We are now going to do an endoscopy of Shigu's stomach. She's not getting better and we need another piece of information. So this is another thing that we can do to get a physical look at the inside of her stomach.
Alright, we gotta do a little bit of cleaning on the side. You don't want
What is this mass? Is it a sign of cancer? And that's what we need to figure out.
the sides of your enclosure with your dubias to be rough at all. You want to keep that cleaned off because dubias have a hard time walking on smooth surfaces. So to keep them in the cage, it is best
Plus right there. So you have had a lot of different testing and imaging, and it's like detective work trying to.
if you just wipe it down every now and then.
Lauren, that's the ulcer. See how red that is? Yeah. An uncomplicated ulcer is usually something that we can treat. Let's go. All right, before we just confirmed at least one of Shibu's problems, which is going to really help us target her treatment. This could be part of what's been going on with her the whole time. Really crappy, and it's not a very comfortable condition. But it also could be an effect of the
Cannot wait until we get some freaking oh, what are those springtails?
Perfect, bro. Unhook all of her things. Today was a really helpful exam because we just keep adding pieces to the puzzle. I need the door on my face. We still don't know if the mass in Shibu's abdomen is a tumor or if it is just some swollen lymph nodes with inflammation. We need to take Shibu to a facility with more advanced imaging so that we can get a clearer picture of what that structure is. You? I know absolutely nothing about flamingos, but now I have 17 of them in my Okapi barn due to the avian flu going around in wild bird populations. They're loud. They're incredibly loud. Zach is usually the only one in there. He's wondering what is going on. Zach has the most impressive tongue of the zoo, for sure. He swings that thing around more than any other animal at the zoo. He uses it to rub his eyes, pick boogers out of his nose.
I used to do that when I was a kid. Pick boogers out of my nose with my tongue.
And we share the same space because of his calm attitude and demeanor. He enjoys scratching.
Because I was a little freak of nature.
I couldn't.
Of going in with the male.
I can't even stick my tongue out. Tongue
Oh,
tied.
you got itch. Interesting. Oh, it's so hard to step away from Zach. Like, he's my buddy, and it's fun to hang out with him. Zach has been cool with flamingos so far, and now he's going to get a few more bird roomies. We're going to be moving the Marabou family. This is all preventative. We don't have any cases in any of our birds here at the zoo, and we'll keep that way. We have these chicks in the nest. We have parents actively still, so everything is going to be done to be as absolutely as careful as possible, and I know it will be fine because we have really good expertise here at the zoo. Okay, we're headed over to get Will, and then we'll need you to come back with us to do Kate and chicks.
This year, Will and Kate laid 3 eggs, and all 3 eggs hatched. We recently named the 3 chicks. Last year we started with land before time kind of thing. So we have Ducky, Littlefoot. They're the sharks, so not necessarily pleasing to the eye. They're just like very unique because they're scavengers, you know, they don't have a lot of feathers or feathers on their head. And that way when they're eating the carcass, they don't have to worry that anything has been stuck in there.
You can go right ahead.
Oh yeah, here, standing in the corner. Really cool. They don't live there right now.
Will is just wondering. Oh my God, well.
Alright.
Oh yeah, this is no longer a sneak attack. Will is very aware of what we're trying to do. I have never seen
To catch up for any sort of like exams or workups or anything. But the fact that they have chicks in the habitat on the nest right now means that they're incredibly protective of that.
like literally his beak was like in your hand. Was it? You were like right there. I was like, that was like the winning touchdown. I said, I'm a mission. I love birds.
It's not good to like push them too much.
No.
Either.
Critter, just face it, you are a freak of nature, just like the rest of us. Perhaps, or perhaps we're not the freaks and the normies are. The more that I talk to people, the more I realize that it's not those that are considered abnormal that are freaks. It's the normal ones that are
So I think,
less in numbers.
start with the chicks, I think that's okay. You see that protective eyewear on?
Hi, William.
Because they go for the eyes.
Right now they're
All right, here we go. These guys are eating the heck out of the goldfish flakes. We'll go and we'll get the apples tomorrow.
I do feel like someone's going to do that. Hey, will you guys grab some of the plastic shovels from the elephant barn, at least 3 of them, and head to Marabou?
I know that if we reach in there, we're gonna get pecked and attacked. Like, they're gonna go into mom and dad mode, which is what they should be doing. So we're gonna use the shovels to block 2 incredibly angry birds.
Well, we're actually gonna use them as a shield to protect the team members as they remove the chicks one at a time.
That's why.
I had to wipe down the walls on this thing, honey. It was bad. Hopefully that knocked down the number of those cage cleaning mites. That's why can't wait until we get springtails in there to take over. Something.
Chicks are freaking cute. I have never heard someone make that sound before. Alright.
Spike is a big boy, and he goes around. You can tell his wheels something.
Oh boy, he's big.
All right. Damn. Honey, my arms look huge. Jesus. All right. That's what we're doing is working. Damn. Today sucks. I don't want to go and try to get super rehydrated because if I do that too much, I'll be peeing all night long. So we went 16, 14, 10. Not our best night. That is frustrating as fuck. That's why you rehydrate. Don't do it last second. Stay hydrated all day until it's workout, and then make sure you stay hydrated. Don't do what I do, which is you fucking forget to drink water.
When you guys shot the purple.
I was gonna do it the last second. I mean, I could do it now. All right. So, this is the purple skull that my
what?
what.
Need to make sure it's the right shade of purple. You might want to light on it to see it better.
So, Durs, is this the right shade of purple, or would you like it a little darker?
There's so much more protection to them than their habitat. Luckily, we have enough room for everybody.
The color is called bright purple.
The color itself is called bright purple. He says that's fine. I thought I thought Acid wanted to see this.
Oh, she does too.
Well, where is she?
I don't know.
We're taking Shigeru Okada leopards to get a CT scan to get better imaging of the unidentified mass. We've seen their stomach from radiographs and the ultrasound.
The biggest thing that we are looking for today is to confirm if Shigeru has a tumor of her adrenal gland. We are going to the University of South Florida. It is actually not an animal hospital. They take care of people. It's probably the first time they've had a clouded leopard, but this is not the first time that they've helped us out with a case. They bring a manatee here last year.
They start seeing the gashes coming.
There it is. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the advanced CT imaging did confirm our worst case scenario for her diagnosis.
All right.
Hello. Really, what we're able to do here is provide some of the newest imaging that's available to humans to be able to figure out how to help animals. Perfect. All of us are volunteering at a time because we all are very much animal lovers.
So we're gonna wait a little bit longer till our next set.
I love being able to connect to
Hells yeah! The kids start making you mad. You just pick it up and you shake it violently, and while it's stirred, you just be like, "See this? This is what you make me do. This is how you make my brain feel when you act so stupid. Why are you fighting with each other until the principal gets involved?"
Hey, Shigeru. Nice to meet you. She's beautiful. She's 6 years old. How long do they live? They live forever? They live forever and ever. She actually lays like nice and flat, and the mass is about here. We're gonna raise now. Okay, perfect.
a CT scan is a lot different
All right.
than the radiographs and the ultrasound that we've done so far because it actually looks at more of a 3D picture of the internal structure of Shibu's body.
Our initial reaction, of course, is that it is absolutely adorable, and we're really excited to see, but also sad that they're not feeling well. And so our job is to figure out what's going on.
This gives us a whole nother level of information, and I am very excited to see all these images.
All right, so let's get them out. So let's close that door. I'm so happy to tell me it's not really been great.
An adrenal tumor, if it's not treated, can actually become a life-threatening problem for her. As soon as we're done with multiple scans, we're going to recover. We're going to get to the final.
Nah.
No matter what it is, we're gonna do everything we can for her.
Gosh, I had the craziest day.
Hey, Melissa, we think we figured out what's going on, so. Really? So when you go in there, we'll show you.
Oh my gosh.
Do you mind showing them what you found? Or please go ahead.
If we can rule out the adrenal gland, that will take us in a very different direction for Shibu's treatment.
Adrenal glands, there's no adrenal mass. That's normal.
All right, awesome. That is weight off of us. It's a huge relief to know that right now her adrenal glands look fine. You guys are so amazing.
Wow, tough kids, hers.
Come on.
That was the biggest thing we seemed to make sure that was not on the table. Today we really got a big piece of the puzzle. We don't have
They just beat up other kids.
but at least our adrenal glands are normal.
Don't fight each other at school. They do that.
All right, Shibu, keep waking up.
They just beat up other kids.
Leaving happier with some answers, which is what we needed.
Come on.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. See you guys.
We're going to keep you on her antibiotics and her also medications to help support her stomach because that is not feeling good right now.
Hi. You okay?
Don't know if she's gonna eat.
Amani
maybe we're just seeing some behavioral quirks where he just has a little bit of a different personality than a dominant male. I'm gonna help a lot of people.
Just an old soul.
Well, this is interesting. Okay, so that is our Lasiodor. No, that is our Theraphosa hypothesis. I almost said Lasiodor parabona. I'm a little bit out of it. Cubby by a boy and responded by delivering a killer right hook. Good! Fuck. If you think that you are tough enough to pick on other kids, then you better be ready when other kids pick back. I strongly believe in teaching kids to defend themselves so that when bullies do pop up, they have a way to deal with it. Because let's be honest, sometimes after something serious occurs at a school, whether it be a kid put in the hospital after a fight, or God forbid somebody goes in and does just something that they can't take back. I don't want to mention it for fear of getting my shit shut down. But, there are so many times where these children go in and they say, well, we went to the teachers and we went to the principal and we told them and we told them and we told them and we told them and we told them. The parents go in, talk to the principal, talk to the teachers, but nobody steps in and nobody stops it. And then things escalate into something horrendous. Somebody gets hurt, somebody goes to the hospital, somebody doesn't go home. And we go, oh, it's such a tragedy. Well, it would have stopped. It would have been stopped had the school stepped in and put their foot down when they were supposed to. After they tell students multiple times that you need to go and report these things to the faculty so that it can be resolved. If going to the faculty doesn't resolve anything, then guess what? They're just not going to go to the faculty anymore. Yeah. Hugo's just a linguist trying to get paid, man. You can't blame a guy for trying.
This is so much fun. I'm going to come up here on my own time and volunteer and dip that. This is fun.
If we find any of the prior nukes today, I'm going to jump out my skin. Just takes one nuke in your net.
Hold on, I'm going to go check something real quick. I'm going to go see if my buddy messaged me back about tomorrow.
That's all we needed to know. This is a really large moment for the Strike Nuke project. Very cool. It really is, because to see him still here, nice. 3 months after the first release, is fabulous. This, well, I'll tell you the gender right now. Boom, you guys know. Look at those little pearly whites in there. Those are little spermatophores, I believe. He's breeding ready, by the way. Look at that, a Strike Nuke. He's beautiful.
All right.
Sassy. I win. Congratulations. That's awesome. This is fabulous.
This is already the best day ever. We haven't even released video. Need that on a t-shirt.
I can't even pronounce that. It means get on the ground now. It's also the only thing I can say in Arabic. So when you were flying through down roads and whatnot, and you had people that were in your way, rather than being able to tell them, move, bitch, get out the way, you basically yelled at them to get on the ground. It must have been really confusing for the people involved.
Really a big takeaway message I think people need to pay attention to. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Go say hi to your sibling.
Unless I... Ooh.
Alright.
So with the Theraphosa, you want to keep it humid? You want to keep it warm? You want to give it water? Just basics. We didn't have traffic jams like we do here in the state. We just had improvised off-road terrain, if you know what I mean.
We're so relieved that we came through this avian influenza. Yeah, as far as moving all the birds, it was an incredible collaboration, and we ended up just evaluating every single habitat and species at the zoo and trying to do the best thing for those animals to keep them safe. So we're really, really proud and really happy that it all went so well. The animal care staff did an incredible job.
Excuse me, this is for Sandy. You've been here the whole time. Yeah, I'm just so happy to be back with her friends. She means the most to us. Yep.
Then as difficult as it was, the outcome was great, that we didn't have any avian influenza cases, and that's still our goal, is that we don't want to have any here at this group.
So, I don't know if you guys can see it. The male, Larry, is up front and center, and the female is off in the back.
Today we're doing a similar trail to you. We're gonna give her a head of lettuce that has little pieces of red dye stuffed inside. Okay. Definitely.
She's just laying down, not moving after all of that hard, that time that she spent webbing over and over and over again. She's gone into this almost brumation, almost hibernation, and we're just waiting now for something to happen. The male is curled up real close to her. The male is curled up real close to her right there, and she is behind that little man. He has been just webbing up like crazy too right there. So something's in the works, guys. I just don't know what it is. These are adult Monocentropas balfouri. We have a male and a female in a cage together. The male is just about, if not, 8 years old. So he is well past old age. Well past old age. And makes it a little bit dicey. I don't know if he's got it in him to do the deed, as it were, but he definitely has been picking off crickets every now and then. So he's got enough energy to breed. Not breed, to feed. If he's got enough energy to feed, he might have enough energy to breed. And if she comes out and has a bunch of babies, I'm going to be so happy.
This is Secrets of the Zoo.
Whew. Where are you going? Oh, my muscles are already sore. What was that? There's a cricket down there somewhere.
That explains it.
All right. See, there's. Huh. There's one. I don't know where the other cricket is. All right. Because I put 3 crickets in with the baby Balfouri, and I only see one now. Well, that's kind of what you do. Duchess, get away from that door. No. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. For those that don't know what's going on here. Duchess, where are you going? Get back here so I can pester you some more. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. Good girl. Go on. And I heard that a certain religious group does not appreciate dogs existing out in the real world. And to that particular ethnic group, I can tell you that there is absolutely no way in hell that you are going to change the whole of the United States into not liking dogs. Okay? First, you guys raised the stink about pork. And you tried, in some cases, to enforce Sharia law with your own personal police. And now you're telling us that you don't like dogs. Where do you think you are? This is the United States, at least where I'm at. Okay? We're going to live how we're going to live. You're going to live how you're going to live. And we're going to find a way to coexist. That's the whole point of the United States. Telling people not to own dogs. It's like telling people not to eat steak. It's un-American. Don't have a ballpark frank at least once during the summer. It's un-American. Yeah, no, I actually came to that conclusion myself while I was driving today. I thought about it after I saw a meme. I didn't see the meme while I was driving, okay? I wasn't looking at my phone. But it said some people were shocked to find out that others valued their pets than they do certain other people. And I thought about it, and I was just like, if my dog burning building, and there was somebody else that I did not know from Adam in the burning building, I would probably instinctively go to save my animal. That's just instinct. It's because I place value on an animal that I know and love. See, the key word there is love. I was told that I'm to love my neighbor, but by God, I will love that dog more than I'd love a stranger. You're right. When I die, I want some people to smoke my ashes. I thought for sure you were going to make the chili joke. And I think you know which one I'm referencing that has to do with ashes. Okay? No. Glad, kinda, that you weren't the one that made that joke. And that it wasn't, in general, fully made here. For those that don't know the joke, an old man was laying on his deathbed. His kids asked him what he wanted them to do with his remains. This guy goes, well, I want you to take some of my ashes after I'm cremated. I want you to put me in a bowl of chili. Mix it and have your mom eat it. So I could tear that ass up one more time. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck, Grandpa? You know somebody said that on their deathbed, and it actually came from somebody. Holy shit. That is insane. Ooh. It's because you probably got some of that pent up aggression when it comes to the church. You see, I love Jesus and I love God, but by golly gosh bits, the religions that we have today that are supposed to be worshiping the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit don't actually live up to the notion of worshiping the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They don't. They get too politicized, too political. They want to voice and push a certain opinion rather than focusing on their own flock. I literally watched a pastor, preacher if you would, talk about how we weren't supposed to go and pass judgment on those that were outside of the flock, right? Use scriptures to talk about how it was just not acceptable. And then the same fucking man that I watched say that stuff left the pulpit after the meeting, after the congregation gathered, went out and started slamming politicians and talking about politics left and right with the congregation outside the service. And I was just like, didn't you just say we're not supposed to do that? You just went from one to the other. You just said, oh, nay, nay, and then said, this is okay to say. What the fuck? You cannot. I guess it's a do as I say, not as I do. I stopped going shortly after that. I was just like, Nope, I'm done. That is it for me. Once the that level of blatant hypocrisy, I'm not gonna partake. We still get LDS missionaries that come up to our door, and I'm just like, guys, I've got some bad news for you about your church. You're not going to want to come back to our door after I tell you what happened to me as a kid. And the problem with organized religions is they don't actually want to handle the situations that came about due to members of their congregation. Oh, no. What they want to do is sweep it under the rug until it's much too late to gain justice. There is a statute of limitations when it comes to things like assault. Even assault on a minor. 6-year-old kid almost got beat to death by an elder of the church. And when the parent went to the new bishop of the church to talk about what the church goes and says, well, this guy, he's going to be moving away anyway. We're just going to let it slide. And then those repressed memories from me almost getting, got by this man came flooding back. And by the time I, as an adult, had the chance to speak up about it, the LDS Church wanted nothing to do with it. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. Nobody wants justice for the victims. Nobody wants to handle these situations the way they should be handled. And when people go and say, oh, well, my church stands for defending the weak, I guarantee you that there is some nefarious shenanigans going on amidst the congregation where somebody who's weak is getting treated as such. All right. So let's see if the hydration situation is going to breed elation, or whether we're
you hope the hydration can fix your situation.
kind of. Yeah.
Just say yeah.
Oh.
I sound better.
Mm. Supposed to be doing 8 of these tonight. Oh my god, I've never seen him go so happy in my life. No, what the fuck? Come on. I'm fucking not in the mood for this weak ass shit. God damn it. Alright, we're going to take care of one animal. And then we're going to try it again. Cat, out of the way. Swear to God. All because I did not get my freaking fluids in.
Market is not great. Macaws can go for thousands of dollars, and so this guy was probably breeding them to sell. They were living in caging with no water filters. They were getting wet dog food to eat. It's just a horrible situation. You hate to hear about that, but hopefully this story has a happy ending.
The macaws are lucky to be alive. Now we see you determine if they're well enough to survive the drive back to Ohio.
Are you serious? Alright. Oh!
This guy's beak almost looks like his hair was ripped down, and it doesn't really look like a prolapse because his prolapse is closed up like it should be, but it's bulging behind it. So it could be lots of scar tissue that built up, and I suspect maybe it was from an egg binding or something like that. The vet said it's very rare.
Good Lord. Woo! You sassy little shit.
Or their health conditions until we get a full checkup by our vet staff. Right now, we need to treat each of these birds as if their life is on the line. They could have major health issues, and they could be in big trouble.
Good Lord, she is just being ferocious today. Is that the neighbor yelling again?
So we just arrived at Ohio State University, and we're about to do Emmett's surgery for his joint replacement. You're all right, buddy. You're all right.
I still can't believe that Judy died.
His anesthesia, so we'll go ahead and inject him, get him down, stabilize him. You tell me when you're ready. We all ready. Okay, buddy. Emmett has a condition in which his cartilage does not develop appropriately in a section of the bone, so he doesn't have a normal joint, which is obviously very damaging to a bone that's constantly in motion. You want him out?
Is that the N word that I just heard?
Shooter, remember that. Hey, buddy. Hey. I don't want to be right in front of him.
Isn't that the house where somebody got wheeled out?
Try and regenerate that area. Fine. Cover and cartilage and hope that he develops a normal joint. Okay. Ready? Yep.
So that just goes and looks out the window.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at that.
I am very nervous. I really feel watching your child.
So that's all five. Oh, whoa, that's way too close.
Emmett's shoulder surgery is common in domestic dogs and cats, but this is the first time a cheetah is undergoing this procedure.
There's a lot riding on today. It's never been done before, so there's an element of unknown, and cheetahs are incredibly unique with their anatomy and physiology and immunology is so different. We can't predict what's going to happen.
Look at that fang action, honey.
Yeah, that'll work. I just don't want to put it in a stress position for the shoulders.
That is good soup. How's that? You got a good view of her? I just leaned it up against the side.
Especially with her turning, yeah. Soon you'll only see butt.
Yeah, that's fine. She'll probably turn all the way around again.
Well, wait, she's going back.
That is so good. That is so good. Not just stop.
He's like, I'm good.
Stop it! I'm not gonna go and let. Oh my lord. You guys getting that? I cannot. Here, hold on. What?
Oh.
Sorry, almost. Stop!
This is interesting. I'm going to lean in here. Fantastic. What I was expecting to find in here was that all of this tissue would be loose and fragmented, and what he's actually done is a very good job of spontaneous repair. All of the cartilage is also quite solid.
Look at that.
Very well spontaneous.
That is going to be. We're just going to leave that on her while I try doing my next set. I say try because my muscles are. I think I've like royally fucked them up beyond what I was expecting with so little humidity today. Not humidity, hydration today.
The news is good. Sexy healing remarkably well.
Really? I'm so happy. It took everyone by surprise that you didn't have to go to major surgery to fix this problem. But that's really not
All right.
the news yet. We really haven't seen this kind of regrowth before, so we don't know what to expect.
Don't mind the sound in the background. I'm trying to do dips. I want to get one, maybe two more good sets in. We're not going to get all 8 in. Not like we did last week. This week is just terrible for dips. One.
Gain strength before attempting to run once again at full speed. Super swim for twin baby polar
Jesus.
testing the water for the first
I wish he
time.
would just shut the fuck up.
Our cubs full-time swimming lessons, they're still learning. We have been so invested in making this since the moment they were born. We're so excited to see them grow, but also to see their mom Aurora take care of them. They are both so weird out by the pool, like they're hiding.
Eva and Nunez are getting swimming lessons from Mama Polar Bear Aurora. Once they prove their swimming skills here, they'll take on the deep end inside their polar bear habitat.
All right.
Once in the deep pool, if the bear cubs get in over their heads with Mom by their side, it will be impossible for the critters to intervene.
They're very cautious with the water since they are all comfortable swimmers, so they're still testing it out. These baby steps are so vitally important to the cubs for their safety, for their mom's safety, we're not in what we call free contact. There's always a barrier between us and a bear, and even with the cubs, that's the same. We have 3 polar bear cubs currently, 2 different moms, one has a single cub, and these are actually the only 3.
I think we might actually have to put some crickets in with the green bottle blue. What do you think?
check on her, but yeah.
Like, wait, that was kind of fun. I might try again. That's okay.
You're a dirty bear.
Finally, the twin polar bear cubs inch their way up to the water's edge.
This one's pretty quick.
Yeah, come out there and get it.
Move. Move! Jasper!
Neva and Noonan will continue swimming lessons before facing the deep pool in the polar bear habitat.
All right.
Who's going swimming today? It's Miss Holly off.
Jasper!
Holly Aqua and Martini, who have arthritis, who had surgery when they were younger. We're gonna do some swimming with their dad, physical therapy, and it comes up their joints. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna swim into it.
I don't think she's molt. It's hard to tell. We'll release some crickets in there. If she's pre-molt, she'll have webbed off the entrance. The crickets won't likely get in during the molting process. We misted the cage yesterday, which means we've got to let it dry out just a little bit. If you hear me talking about a neighbor, some of you have already been acquainted with said neighbor. During one of our lives, this individual across the road from our house, hooting and hollering about somebody or something. In the process, he dropped a word that really is not okay for a white person to be saying.
Honestly,
Yeah, well, more so for white people. And, yeah. He's on one tonight. Unfortunately. I'm not sure what's got his pantaloons in bunch. But, yeah. Just drop 2 in there just to be safe. We still need enough for the scorpions. Okay, kid, move. Move. Move! We'll try one more set. We just got to keep them off that damn table because they keep trying to get into the animals. Where? I feel like I'm losing. How did it get in there? All right. It's a better sign. Okay. Whoop.
Night, Durs.
Good night, Durs. All right. Kyle. Taking the humidity in its cage into its own hands, apparently. Put the dirt into the water dish, which caused the water to leach into the soil, increasing the humidity when we thought it was increased enough. Hope you get a good night's sleep, buddy. Where did those banana pieces come from that's in that bag?
The chunky milk from last night.
That's chunky milk?
No, I poured the milk.
Oh! I was just like, what the fuck? All right. So, before we get started on feeding, let's do our nightly ritual here. Move! Wolf! So that right there is our Asian forest scorpion. And that is our emperor scorpion. Now, it has been a hot minute since we've tried feeding the emperor scorpion. I think this time what I'm gonna... Come on, kids! What I'm going to do is feed the Asian scorpion, Asian forest scorpion first. She's kind of moving this way. Should I try feeding your gal? Or do you think... Because it's been about 2 weeks and I haven't seen any sign of the roaches that we put in there. She's all the way over here. The prey items coming out right here. Nope. Alright. It's got water. And she's got plenty of space. So we're just going to cover her up. And then we're going to try to feed the Emperor Scorpion. Let's flip this around one more time. And in between taking care of these animals, we're going to do our best to bust out the last remaining sets. I don't know why the animals want to hang around. The sixth set. Oh, might need to go check something real quick. I'll be right back.
rescue macaws arrive at the Columbus Zoo. If the medical exam checks out, they will be given new homes. Macaws appear to have medical issues and are weak. Doctors must investigate right away. This guy definitely is not feeling good. The issues that we were trying to realize that he's not acting totally right. So first, they are very good at hiding clinical signs. So when I sort of a little off, it's probably a situation with a severe infection. We basically have said that over the
During his procedures, we had a boy with a cause had an egg. So she was ready to find out. So she had this, so we're very concerned. How long would she normally hold the egg? The doctor knows it's been there for months.
Yeah.
When a bird hasn't laid an egg.
Sometimes nature calls. That was a little bit awkward, but I'm back now. What we're gonna do the scorpion is right there. What was that? Get off of there. Did you just kick it out of your... Well, if it comes out of there after that, I'm just going to go and put it away.
I am protective of these birds because they send down a crappy path. And I in a perfect situation. Here's your new bird, David.
Turned all the way around. What was that? You know what's weird? Oh, I do see it now. There is some glitter particulates in the air, honey.
Some what?
Glitter particulates in the air.
How?
I don't know.
Conservation Park. Whether the horse is hopefully working her way back into the herd. Alright, so this morning my big goal is to try to find Flicka. We brought her in, see if there was anything wrong with her. She was acting a little bit off, she was staying away from the group, and we had our veterinarians run some blood work and do a full analysis on them to see if there was anything wrong with her. And turns out the blood work came back positive, and there was no issues at all with her. Turned out Flicka had a little bit of cataract in her eye, which isn't a great concern. I mean, with her age and where she's at, those are things that happen. But our biggest concern right now is that
Surprised the roach hasn't tried making a beeline. This is very interesting. The roach can come out on its own, and I can catch it later. It's fine. When it comes to, since it's not going to go and freaking hunt it. When it comes to care for the oh, fuck off, dude. Why are you just fighting? When it comes to care for emperor scorpions, basically you want to keep the environment humid. You want to make sure it stays between 75 and 85% humidity to prevent any stuck molts when the time comes. This critter is giving off every sign that it's encountering a pre-molt state. We're going to wait another 2 weeks, maybe 3 before trying to feed again. It can take months, as we learned from needles. It can take months before a molt. And as we learned from needles, humidity is key. It is a serious factor when it comes to the situation. We got this set up. All right. It looks like the Floridian scorpion is ready to eat too. What an animal. That critter is gonna molt. There's no way it's not gonna molt with how fat it is. It's got at least one molt to go in our care. That is impressive. All right. Whew. All right. All right. This is the Floridian bark scorpion. Now we don't want to give this little one more than, I would say, 3 crickets.
Next on Secrets of the Zoo. Wide-eyed tiger cub take on Peter. An orphan baby manatee in the wild. And a male oryx makes a move on bird feeder. 10,000 animals. 150 caregivers. This is Secrets of the Zoo.
Big day today. We're gonna actually put our 3 new emerging tigers in their new habitat for the very first time.
Look at that.
Right now,
Full tiger cubs comfortable in the water. And then later this week, add mama tiger Mara. Once mama and the cubs feel at home, exhibit their
Now this is a species of scorpion that can reproduce asexually, I believe the term is. Is it parthenogenesis? But it has to be a female, and I've got a sneaky suspicion that the one that we've got here is in fact a male. So if it is a male, we might get a female, because these little guys don't seem to have just a ridiculous number of babies. It's usually a manageable number, and they can live communally if given enough room. So it is some food for thought to try and draw more people in. We definitely have enough food for them. Having enough space for them, however, is probably something to talk about. The heat, the warmth in this general area is kept mainly between 77 and 75 degrees for everybody. And that is a temperature that everybody, at least animal-wise, in this room seems to agree with. The ball pythons love that temperature range. It makes them so happy.
So let's turn back this way and see if we can get them back to that.
Oh my gosh.
Because the world just got you. He's obviously understanding almost somewhere up against this wall. We really want them to go where they feel the safest, where they get fed, and they remember that and they think about it.
He's having a hard time climbing. Stop, Duchess. Duchess, stop. You need to learn to start listening to people. This inability for you to grasp the concept of listen kind of drives me nuts, kid.
Oh, she listens. She just doesn't care.
Oh shit, honey.
Is he getting it?
Oh yeah, he is.
It's better.
There goes the happy critter, honey.
He's an eater.
Right? Look at that tail. Yeah, if males typically have longer tails, that boy right there is definitely a boy. Move. Well, if you cats would stop hanging around over here. God, I don't know what your fascination with this area is, but it's driving me freaking batty. Look at him actually using that. Oh my God, don't rip its head off. Actually, you know, that would be the more humane thing to do. Give
Better than what Needles did, where he just ate it.
Yeah, Needles was a horrible eater. He would just eat it alive without stinging it from the back end, so it like lived through everything right up until the very last. So this is a Floridian bark scorpion. It is more of an arid species of scorpion. We do keep a corner of its cage misted, but primarily speaking, we kind of let most of its general area stay dry. Seems to like it that way. It's finally coming out more and more during waking hours, which is obviously phenomenal. I mean, look at it. Oh, it's eating. Damn it. Honey, look at that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So when he pulls out the needle once, we just get it done.
What we're going to do is we're going to try to slowly turn that cage. Whoa, what was that, kid? You see him use that tail like that? Why are you flinging that thing around? Such a good creature.
It's so silly to get emotional about something so exciting, but it really is. This isn't just a Priya project, this isn't just an animal health project, this is something that the entire Columbus Zoo is really getting behind. The National Giraffe Bank is like
And I put that right in the way.
Across the country, treating newborn giraffes unable to nurse, saving their lives.
There you go. You can see the mandibles working.
I'd like to call this conservation park home.
The Wilds is a 10,000-acre conservation facility partnered up with the zoo.
Look how well that venom just absolutely incapacitates the prey item. No more fighting, no more issues that might render the meal difficult. It's just over and done with. Now this particular scorpion is a little bit hot to its venom. You don't want to get tagged by it. It's not going to kill you, but it is going to be irritating to say the least. I wonder what it would take to get all the species of bark scorpions.
I don't know.
I think there's like 6 or 7. If there's more than like 20, fucking forget about it. Forget that nonsense. Thank you. No, thank you. We ain't got the space yet. We've got one more set of dips to do, and then we got to go and start shutting things down. Tomorrow, honey, we have got to go and take care of the snake cages. We got a little bit of cleaning to do. What?
I looked it up.
How many are there?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of bark scorpion species?
There are hundreds of species within the, I can't pronounce it, genus, which are commonly known as bark scorpions.
Never mind. That is not on my agenda.
But first, Oryx then will spend a final night as a bachelor under the watchful eye of the team.
There's 30 of them within Arizona itself.
Jesus.
I don't know about the bark part, but scorpions.
All right, I'll be in the background finishing up my sits. And if you guys enjoyed the view on that scorpion, not a lot of our animals were out and actively eating tonight. Here we go. That has got to be so expensive.
What?
Flying a fucking manatee in?
Unfortunately didn't make it. It's incredibly stressful for a cat to be without her mom. Manatee babies usually stay with mom for 2 years to
But there are 4 main types:
Yeah.
the Baja California, Arizona bark, striped back bark, and Australian bark. Those are the 4 most common out of the bark varieties.
I wonder if we can get an Australian bark.
It looks like it's got also known as scorpion. It's got marbles.
Ooh.
The other 2 are yellowish.
The Baja scorpion.
There has been a fatality, at least one, of bark scorpions.
Well, yeah, of course, but there's also been one fatality from tarantulas too. Like, damn.
The last one was in Arizona in 2013.
That's wild. Who died?
I don't know.
Wait, so was the Florida bark scorpion amongst the general 4? Well, we just found say. Huh.
Okay, hon.
What?
You cannot be this fit.
What?
This guy,
Yeah.
his ass is basically rectangles.
Huh. What? You'd have a problem with me having that little of the weight of fat on my body?
Oh, no.
Did you lose it?
No. You went from that, see the butt?
Yeah.
You better not do that.
What? You don't want me looking like a rectangle?
Just the butt. It's even weirder.
That way I can paint myself orange. I can go SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. I held it off long enough. This time. This time. Nine. Oh, fuck. Alright. Last one was below 10, but we'll live with it. And tomorrow, we have got to clean. This place is a mess. Hey. You guys have a good night. Stay. Better not see you on the news unless it's good news.